I don't really know what to say, man. This was a video I hope I wasn't going to be making this week. It was a great game, and in hindsight, when I look back on it and watch it in a couple years or whatever, it'll probably be, oh, Tom Brady's doing something crazy. Come on. Okay. I'll probably look back on this game as one of the greatest. Same as with the Music City Miracle. That was a great playoff game, too, but it just, for 24 straight years now, I haven't seen the Bills win a playoff game. For my entire life, and I get I don't know if you call it privilege or downfall of rooting for two teams, but my football season never ended with a championship. Theirs has. Baltimore won it when she was a baby, and Green Bay won it when he was one. Now they both have a chance this year. And I will update at the end of this video, I will update who my pick is. But the game. First of all, great start by Buffalo. Great play calling. Brian Dable definitely came to coach. And Josh Allen started off the game on fire. The 42-yard run and then the touchdown reception, he got just fantastic series of plays. I think it was something like a 4 or 5 play drive right down the field. They got back up. They scored again. Unfortunately, they scored field goals from there on out. That was the only touchdown the Bills had. They got 4 field goals the rest of the way. If you convert any of those to a touchdown, that's a different game. And talk about coming up huge. J.J. Watt, man, I don't know how you have season-ending surgery 9 weeks ago and then play not only in the AFC wildcard, but at that level. I mean, he had a huge sack that disrailed the Bills' momentum and sent the Texans on their way to taking the lead. And what more can be said about Deshaun Watson? I mean, Buffalo had our chances. Late in the fourth, they had the ball, and 2 straight sacks knock them out of field goal range. They go for it on 4th down and turn it over. They are able to stop the Texans from getting a... New England just made a field goal. They stop the Texans from getting a first down using all 3 of their timeouts, and then they drive back down the field. And then, of all things... for Stephen Hauschka to have to line up for a 50 or a 47-yard field goal. 47 of all things. But he made it right down the middle. With the overtime, first drive, they hold him. We start moving the ball. A couple big 3rd down completions. One to Dawson Knox, I believe. But then, again, run into a wall, end up having a punt. The bad intentional grounding throw. And then on the next play, just go for a short pass, try to pick up some yards, and he drops it. And that's a punt. And then they think they had him dead to rights. Now, if you look at that play, that Deshaun Watson escape, if you look at that play, the first guy comes in and hits him square, but knocks him forward. And Matt Milano, it seems like he thinks that the other guy got him, so he doesn't come to wrap up. He just kind of runs into the quarterback. And that actually propelled Watson back up. And he was able to scramble around and throw the pass, and huge gainer, because I think most of the Bills' defense at that point thought... It reminds me... One of my friends said it reminded him of the Eli Manning play. And although it does, it reminds me more of Vince Young against the Giants. So I think he was a rookie when they first started these crazy roughing-the-passer penalties. Vince Young had an escape, I want to say it was 07, against the Giants that this reminded me of, where it looked like half the defense just stopped. And by the time they realized what was going on, it was too late, and they were down in field goal range, and then Kai Fairborn, chip shot field goal, sends Houston on their way, and Buffalo home. Now, I will say this about the Buffalo Bills. We need a couple pieces. A big-bodied receiver, and Duke Williams might be that guy. We need a really big breakout number 1, because Cole Beasley, as great as he is, he needs to be the clutch, the 3rd down receiver. He's not the guy. He's not DeAndre Hopkins. We need a DeAndre Hopkins type, because even though Hopkins didn't have any receptions in the first half, he came out firing in the second half and had some big ones, even after the fumble. I thought we were golden. Now, one play I want to talk about. I want to go back to the second half kickoff, where at first the referee called it a touchdown, and then they had a discussion and they decided that he gave some kind of signal where he puts both his arms down and gives himself up. And I don't know what that play is because I've never paid attention. It's not something I look for. I look for the fair catch or the knee. And you notice the rest of the game, everybody, they made that symbol and then took a knee, especially the Bills returning. I think something needs to be addressed where you can't just put your hand down and say you're giving up like this before you catch the ball. Because, first of all, the defenders rushing you, they can't see that. They're having to look around. But you just switch the TV off. You guys need to settle. Okay. They can't see that, so you need to do something much more legit that the defenders can see, but I'm just rambling. Anyway, all right. Next season, I feel there'll be bright and big things ahead for Buffalo. Now, my one wish is that Buffalo doesn't have a lot in our history. We have 2 AFL championships, but 2 things we do have are the 4 straight Super Bowls that nobody else has ever done, and the greatest comeback in NFL history. So whenever somebody gets up by 33 or more points, I want the game to be over with. The 4 straight Super Bowls is in jeopardy. Somebody, whether it's Tennessee this week or Baltimore next week, or not, it would be Kansas City next week. Somebody, or Baltimore the week after, knock them off. Knock the Patriots out, please. End this, so that we still have the only team to go to 4 straight. Now for my playoff predictions. I'm 0-1. Not a good start. Originally back in August, remember I picked Kansas City to beat New Orleans. I'm now going back to Kansas City now that Buffalo's out, and I want to see Kansas City versus Green Bay, a rematch of Super Bowl I. Sorry, Lorelei, I'm not picking your teams, but a rematch of Super Bowl I, and I want to see Green Bay win it and get their 5th Lombardi and their 14th NFL championship. So that's what I'm rooting for now. I'll be back with some more. I haven't done many videos lately because it's the holidays and all that, but I'll be back with some more videos. I have thoughts on, especially Philadelphia hosting a playoff game tomorrow. I have some thoughts on college football and what's going on with the playoffs and all that. But until then, I'm Vinny Vincent for Lorelei the First and Andrew the 10th. God bless America.